Go ahead, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
Obviously, you've been around this league a long time now. You had that great win over UCLA, but in general, it was not a good non-conference season for the ACC. Why do you think that was?
Um, I don't know. I think that's a great question. I don't know. But even though that particularly our conference um didn't do our best in non-conference play, I still believe the ACC is the best conference in college basketball. I love, as you said before, I've been a part of this conference as a player, as an assistant coach, and as a head coach, and I wouldn't want to be a part of any other conference than the ACC.
How much does that bad non-conference record, though, make you worried that here we go, it's going to be another five bid league come March?
I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about SMU. I'm thinking about the improvement of our team, our guys just continuing to get better, and just for us to reach our full potential as a team. Um, that's really the only thing that you have control over is how good you can become. And at the end of the day, is if you max out and you become the best team that you can possibly become, then the results will end wherever they go. But I try to focus on the things that we have control of, and that's our improvement and our preparation for SMU on Tuesday night.
Thank you.
Jeremiah Holloway. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, good morning, Hubert.
Yeah.
You guys the other day against Notre Dame, I think it was in that first half, you had a lineup where it was Cade was at the three, Jay Witt was at the four, and then it was either Brown or Washington, at that five spot allowed you guys to go a little bit bigger. I guess going back and looking at that film in those lineups where you were able to go bigger, just, what did you like about that unit? And, did it give you guys any kind of different dynamic on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, even when we were big, I think we're a little small, but yeah, that bigger lineup, and that was in large part for the matchups in regards to Notre Dame. Davis is a bigger four, and it would be tougher for, to go real small against him because of his ability to score around the basket, offensive rebound, post up. And so that's one of the things I do um, like about this team is the versatility so that, we could go, super small with, RJ Elliott, um, Ian, Seth, or we can go bigger. And just like you said, with Cade at 6'7", 6'8" at the three, and then having Jay Witt at the four. And so that's the type of versatility that we have that we can we can change lineups depending who we're playing.
Andrew Jones. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, a couple of quick ones for you. First of all, is there any update on Seth? Can we expect to see him tomorrow night?
He practiced yesterday, did one what is it, full contact drill, and but I haven't spoken with him today, and we have practice at 3, so I'll have more of an update after practice today. But he did practice yesterday.
Okay. The other thing, going back to what Rod asked about Jay Wash, when I was talking to him after the game the other day about the block shots, and it wasn't just block shots, he affected a lot of other plays. He tied up Burton on one play. He said it was a simple matter of doing a better job of rotating and reacting defensively down there. And that was a point of emphasis after Louisville because he admitted that he wasn't very good against Louisville at that. Is that what it basically is for him? It's a simple matter of being consistent with the rotations and when to provide help defense and to be more of a rim protector?
Well, I mean, I think it's just, growth in you know, in Jay Wash in his game on both ends of the floor and just gaining more confidence. I mean, this is the first time, it's his junior year, and this is the first time that, you know, he's he's playing every game. His freshman year, he was only healthy half of the year. Last year he played behind Armando, and Armando gobbled up a lot of the minutes. And this year is different. Like there's a consistency that goes with starting, and it's not about shots. In particularly, it's the consistency of being in the right spot, just like you mentioned, talking on defense, taking care of the basketball, blocking and altering shots, all those types of things. And I think Jay Wash every day is getting better at understanding that and getting better at doing it more consistently.
A quick follow-up on that. You mentioned talking. I actually could hear him from where we were sitting there today talking a couple of times. I hadn't heard a lot of talking on defense from you guys. Is that something he did more of Saturday in South Bend?
Not just him, everybody. I've said before, this is the quietest team that I've ever been around. And I've told them, I said, guys, I've never been around a good team, and I've never been around a good defensive team that's quiet. And I said, you guys are just going to have to come outside of your personality. But the only way you can play basketball is communicate and talking. And I specifically told the guys after the game and yesterday before practice, it was the most talking that they have done all season. And I said, they were talking in the huddle. And I said, guys, I absolutely love that. That's what I've been preaching and begging for all season. And actually, I want you to do it even more. But it was the best talking game, communicating all season for us.
Thank you.
Hubert, that's all the time that we have for you today. Thank